It's a Wonderful Knife and Santastein.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey! Oh, wow, that was weak. I want to start over, please.
Okay.
A little better.
I don't know why it takes me 2 claps now.
The clap.
Yeah, it's good to not be experienced with the clap. All right, sorry. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Midnight Movie Distillery. I am one of your hosts, Logan Lynch.
I'm another one of your hosts, Warwick Price.
I'm another guy, Lon Black. What are we doing today?
Today we have our Christmas episode.
Could
and
not tell.
could not tell you. We flew to Lapland. It's really cold. So we're going to review 2 Christmas movies in one. We're doing It's a Wonderful Knife and Santastein. So It's a Wonderful Knife with
Steen or Stein?
Steen, Frankenstein, Igor.
Pronounced Santastein.
But so they're all from the last couple of years.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a little bit. But first, as you know, we review alcohol. Lon, what are we doing?
Drinking.
Drinking. Okay. Enough said.
I have.
Oh, gotta look away.
Fine.
Let me get to this here. I don't want things to be.
We're gonna see
Okay.
eventually.
Yeah.
So, this being our Christmas episode, I
Okay.
looked for one that was a little bit more.
Eggnoggy.
Not eggnog-y.
It tastes like a Yule log.
I can say I've never had eggnog.
What?
I've never had
Oh, you
eggnog.
get a rum spiked eggnog? That shit's awesome.
It's the idea of cold egg.
Well, it's not just egg. Think of it just more as like a
It's like a
sour
milk.
buttermilk or something.
Yeah,
It's
like-
but not sour at all. It's very
sweet.
yeah.
It's sexy.
But that's not what we have.
Okay.
Don't think of it as men's semen. Don't think of it in any way.
Ben's semen?
Men's.
Oh, men's semen. Oh, that's even
Today
Who's Ben?
we're going to have something that's more along the rich, dried, fruity stuff. And
worse. Plums?
I have been lately plummy. Yes, very plummy. I hope I haven't had it yet, but it is from my current favorite blender.
Ooh.
Oh,
Compass
compass box.
box.
Oh, compass box.
So
Okay.
this is another one of their staples, Crimson Cask.
Blended malt Scotch whiskey. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So Crimson Cask, if you read, you could read on there what
Yeah,
it
yeah.
kind of does.
When our forest king emerges from the trees, take note of his crown of oak. The crown he
Yeah, they really
they're ready to go. To
they
the big
went too overboard on
I
it.
like the website.
Oh yeah, this is their website. I was going to say.
Very,
You wanna show that?
very videoy.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, taste process. Powerful, rich whiskeys matured in American oak sherry butts, precisely seasoned for a very particular wood interaction that creates a spiciness and generous intensity from the
Olorosa. Olorosa casks.
Olorosa.
Olorosa casks. Oh, Sarah.
He said that was.
Fuck you
He
saying
said that was.
Olorosa?
I know. I was like,
Holy Sarah.
Yeah.
Olorosa. Because I've come across that before with some of the other scotches. They finish it in those French.
Ponderosa?
I just,
Tasting
you know,
notes:
fucked it up.
chocolate fudge cake, which I do love.
Really?
Undercut with clove and cardamom, with notes of plum jam and red currant jelly. Oh my
Okay.
God! With
Wow.
rich cherry, toffee, and oak, with final notes of raisin, honey, and brown sugar. Wow,
Really? This sounds like uber
And
sweet.
that is not
Look at that
colored.
color.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I would hope not. With
Not
raisins
artificially colored.
and- oh my God. That,
Yeah.
I like the bottle.
Yeah, the
Shall
bottle's
we,
super
yeah,
cool.
we'll show the bottle too
like
in
in
the
the
front there.
Crimson
But
Casks. I put my glasses on.
I like the.
He's got the big
color.
old mustache. It's cherried and intense and spicy. Okay.
It's species spicy.
46% ABV. So, what was that? 92 proof?
Yep, double it. Yep.
I'm getting there. Cool.
There we go.
I'm all excited.
Well, let's
so
let's
yeah, let's
show it to the people.
the throngs of fans that we have.
Look at that.
You got it?
And
Ooh.
it's so funny. Honestly, the coloring here I think makes this look a little bit light. It's a lot darker.
That's
than it
true.
looks.
Yeah, look at that. What if I
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. That's a bit
Yeah.
better.
little white card
Yeah.
behind it?
Well, anyway, so
Let's
let's
crack it
get
open, right?
All right, twist off? Kidding.
it.
Better not be.
Although it's funny because when I first looked at it, did look like a twist off cap.
Right.
I want to switch back to us.
Oh,
Our beautiful faces. There you go. Okay.
sorry.
You're
So,
excited.
I am.
literally, I didn't want to mess that up, but oh well.
Yep, you did.
I love those kind of tops, like the metal.
Yeah. It's like the.
Yep. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here it comes.
Really?
Ooh,
Little
that's
dainty,
good.
little dainty.
Because it's sweet. Oh.
Oh really?
You like.
That almost smells like wine.
Ooh.
It does. Like it's like a red wine,
Right.
Oh, yeah. But that reminds me of something.
like a burgundy.
Yeah.
Well,
What it reminds me of something we had that
here's some
was
glasses, kids.
in glass or
Skull.
in sherry casks. What
Yeah,
was one of the
but
other
this
ones?
is more, well, I mean, they did say what it was finished in, and I wanted to see if I could pull this up. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So check this out. See if you can switch back to the screen here. They tell you
Oh wow.
the blends of what distilleries they came from and the notes from that batch
I like
and how
that.
much they used of it.
That is cool.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
Isn't that awesome?
Nice little infographic.
Right, they've got a little Highland blend. I wonder, can I enlarge that?
And big and
Let's see. Well, let's try that. We'll open that image in a new tab, see if that gets a little closer. Yeah, there we go. So the tenant tells you the distillery, a Highland blend from Glenmoray Distillery, the cask type they used, all this. I mean, this is beautiful. Look, it's got the first fill in the Alicero cask.
Yes.
Sarah.
Good old Sarah.
Right.
Sarah.
I just love that.
The thing that's amazing. So when you actually get it in the cup, in the cup,
Yeah,
sorry,
you could switch back to us too.
in the glass.
Yep.
Because when you were smelling it in the bottle, I didn't smell any kind of like peaty smell.
Right.
yeah,
but
now I get
You
it.
can.
But that really opens up when you have it in the
Alright.
glass.
I can't hold out.
I just can't get over how dark it is.
Wow.
Interesting.
Wow.
It's got some legs on it.
Well, and it's funny because
Does
you
it?
can.
A
Yeah.
little bit. Not a ton, but
I can. I'm just trying to see what other tastes I'm tasting. I can definitely taste like the raisins.
yeah.
I taste.
Plum.
I do taste toffee. There's like a caramel type
Is that
flavor
the
in there.
fudge,
Yeah.
the fudge too, right?
Yeah,
Suppose
yeah.
I don't get much fudge, but I definitely
No.
get a lot of plum and raisin. And I definitely get dried fruit and cake.
I don't get any cake.
Really?
Wow.
I got like a lot of
By
cake.
the ocean.
This is, all right. Again, are you
Okay,
three
so I'm
steps in
two
yet?
in.
You're two in?
I got one more to go.
Same here.
That was my third.
That's what she said.
Wow.
I will
Okay.
say, I had a little more heat on the second one than the first one. That's weird, right?
I've had the same amount of heat for all.
Really?
Yeah, it's
It
been
didn't
it's
die
been
down on you?
it's been pretty even.
Yeah.
But I don't have it down my throat. I mean, in other words, it's like
Giggity.
I have it on my I have it on my tongue, but it goes away when it goes down my throat.
Just deep throat the bottle, damn it.
Come on, getting better.
Okay.
All right, let's rate this sucker.
I might go deuce on this one.
You're gonna drop a deuce?
Yeah,
just for
that too.
This is a
Okay.
little tougher, man.
Well, we
This
say
is-
the bigger one on the right.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my life easy and just go
Go
one.
one.
Okay.
Wait
As
a minute.
as already.
Hmm.
I'm torn.
I am too. I think I'm going to go with one.
Like
No,
Natalie
no
Imbruglia.
number.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going back to one.
He's
Going back to Philly.
going back to Cali. All right, I'm ready.
Ready?
You guys ready?
Yep.
Mhm.
1, 2,
3. Ah.
Whoa.
Okay.
You went down.
I did.
Okay. So
I had a
All right,
3.2.
well, you start. I'm in the middle.
So I originally had a
Well,
3.2.
You got to get the numbers. No,
What? Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I
what's
said
for
the
the
3.
audio people.
Oh, I said 3, didn't I? I thought I
No.
said. Oh, okay. Well, I gave it a 3. I originally had 3.2.
Okay. So Warwick gave it a 4,
And Lon gave it a 3.5.
which is
Right in
almost
the
4.
middle. Yeah.
Okay. So why do you give it a
So
3?
I think I think you guys made me not like sweet things.
No.
I was totally anticipating this to be like not,
sugar.
not sugar, but just enough where it was almost like a wine, like a fruity wine. Didn't get that. I got a very slight burn on the first sip.
Yeah.
And then didn't get that. It's had that same thing throughout each of my sips.
Yeah, it didn't seem
I did not. I don't know. It's not bad, but it's not anything where I'm like, you gotta run out and get this. It's kind of my feelings with it. I did not get any chocolate fudge or whatever.
Really?
Fudge
Yeah, I didn't really get much fudge either, but
I'll keep drinking and maybe I'll change
I got
it.
plum and raisin and
Yeah, definitely raisin.
maybe fruitcake is the way to go. Well, no, you had the highest score.
Yeah, so I thought this was really, really good. And I know you guys complain when
Converted.
I know you guys complain when I do it, but like, so I know that we gave the spice
tree.
I think I gave that like a 4.2
Oh, okay.
or 4.1. And I don't think it's as good as that. But I generally really, really like this.
So
it's like really, really enjoyable.
I think it is absolutely enjoyable. The only reason I didn't get, I had to pull out my receipt so I could.
It's like whipping out dollar bills.
Otherwise, I'm not, like. I love it. It is so, the dried fruit in this is awesome. And there's sometimes you want a Scotch that's got that fruitiness to it. Sometimes you want them light with honey. Sometimes you want them smoky.
Yeah.
But if you want something that's got that dried fruit, man, this stuff's awesome. This stuff's right in there. I mean, but it's the reason I didn't give it a 4 is because I'm thinking, well, that makes it a very specific Scotch.
Yeah.
I agree, because it's like I hear what you're saying, because it's like it's like I'd almost say it has a little bit more. That sounds so pretentious, but has a little bit more body to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Than the spice tree does. But the point is, it's
got
like
that hourglass shape.
But the point is, it's like, if that's what, like, to me, this would be it's cold outside, as it is, by the way, and
10 degrees.
and you want something nice, enjoyable drink to warm you up.
That's exactly what it's meant for,
This
right?
is what I do.
It's the specific. Oh, it's 20 out. So what the heck? It's summer. It's the specificness of it that I also enjoy because, like I said, you feel like you're looking for something different.
Yeah.
You want a Scotch or you want a whiskey, and this isn't really that much Scotchy, really.
No. No. I mean, as I said, it's like you can smell a little bit more of the peat when it's in the glass, and I just feel like it has a little bit more body than the Spice Street
I think
does.
it absolutely does. It has much more body. I love it, but it is a very specific. It's not something I'd always grab, only when I'm in the mood for something fruity. But I love it.
Good.
Love it. Love the color.
Still sticking with my score.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
didn't change my mind, and I kept going.
It's not a bad score.
No, and it's not. That's what I mean. It's right at that middle level for me. But I think I was just expecting more sweetness.
Yeah. All right.
What's in it? I was expecting more. So.
Okay. Well,
let's talk about some movies.
Let's talk about some movies.
We did movies too.
Movies.
Movies.
So,
Price.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I think the price of this is $59.95.
$69.95.
You said 60.
50.
I had $59.95.
$59.95. You said
$69.95.
69. Well, you guys went actually pretty far. It's right in the middle. It's $65.
Oh, go. I think
so. You guys bracketed it.
Technically,
yeah.
High five.
You lost because you went.
You went over.
You went over.
Next time I'm betting $1.
Oh, shit. Sorry about that, folks. I just whacked my microphone.
Yeah. I mean, again, like this is. I know we've already now gone past the drinking part, but this is a perfect example of something that, like, I think this would be good to have up on your shelf and go, oh, what's that? Yeah. Because the bottle itself is fairly plain, but like I like the
maybe if you can get it on
the
sale,
label.
I'd say that.
Because these are the guys that do Peat Monster and Spice Tree, and those are 3 very different Scotches.
Yeah.
They are hitting the bucket list kind of. They're not just making a bunch of that are so close. They're making them like you're looking for something with some like spice in it over there. You want fruit, we're over here. You want smoke, we're over here. You want peat, we're back here.
Well, and then to that point, I mean, it would make a very good box set.
Yes, it would. Well said.
Okay, movies. So we're doing 2 movies tonight, and I guess we'll talk to them the way we normally would talk to them. First up is It's a Wonderful Knife.
Knife.
Knigget.
23.
23?
Yeah, both the movies actually were from 20.
Yeah, I thought
23.
Santastein was newer. It was like when I was looking through it tonight. I watched both of these today again because I last watched them about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, anyway, so It's a Wonderful Knife. This is Justin Long and oh my God, Joel
McHale.
Joel McHale.
I think that's the main.
That's all that.
Oh, but it also has Catherine Elizabeth in it.
Oh,
Sorry, Catherine Isabel.
Isabel.
It's so funny.
Blasphemer.
It's like she's still gorgeous, by the way.
Is she the one from Frasier?
No. But very similar.
Looks similar to her. That's why I was like, I've seen her before.
Mouth. Yeah.
It is the mouth
and the eyes. and the nose.
Yeah. No, she's from Ginger Snaps.
Yes.
Oh my God! I totally did not put that together.
That's right.
And she's been in other stuff too. She was in a couple.
American Mary.
American Mary, Friday the 13th. I think it was the remake, the second remake.
But I will say this is the first one, and again, she still looks great. This is the first one where I thought like she's playing an older woman.
Yeah.
It's like she's always played like she looks amazing, but it's like she's always played like the late teen, early 20s, just out of college kind of person. This is the first one I've seen where she's like purposely played that like 30-year-old, late 30s.
Kind of maybe even upper 30s, mid lower 40s. But she still looked great. But
great,
you know.
So anyway, a big synopsis of the movie. It's a little bit, I'd say Freaky Friday, but it's not so much Freaky Friday.
No, it's a Wonderful Life remake.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because the whole Life Without Me.
Hence the name, yes.
Didn't really think about that one. That makes total sense.
I'm going to change my rating now. Now it makes total sense.
Wait, that's brilliant.
Let's pause this and go watch it again, because I totally did not catch on to that.
So if you've seen It's a Wonderful Life, there's no bells in this. But yeah, basically it's the first part of the movie is they're on a certain course. Obviously this is a horror movie, so therefore there's some deaths and murders and killings. Something happens, and we switch into this alternative world where it's even worse. And then it's just a matter of like working out what she has to do to get back to the original reality.
Yep.
Ratings.
I will say at this point, this is the 4th time I've watched this movie.
Really?
I think it's only twice for me.
Once.
Twice.
3 times the lady.
Okay. Yeah. I'm ready.
You guys ready?
Yep.
1,
2,
3. Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Logan gives it a 3.
Warwick gives it a 3.5.
I gave it a 3.1.
So
only because I didn't want to vote the same way that Logan was voting.
Low man on the total roll again.
So by the way, it is funny how like so many times when we record, I'm always the lowest one.
I wonder why.
And I've been the highest one this time.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
So as
I don't pay attention to our show.
as Mr. Lowman, why did you only give it a 3?
So yes, I gave it a 3. I don't want to say I only gave it a 3. I gave it a 3 because I did not have high hopes for this movie going into it. But you know,
even with the star-studded cast.
Even with the star-studded, I was a little worried because I didn't hear much about it. I knew of it, but I didn't hear much about it. So much about it from others to warrant me actually watching it. So when you guys suggested, I was like, great. I kind of want to just see it.
To see it.
But no, I honestly was rather happy with the movie itself. It's in that middle ground for me. It wasn't, oh my God, drop what you're doing and go see it, but it's also not, don't watch this. So I feel like a 3 is right in the middle there for it, because it does deserve more than like a 2.5, because it's better than half of, you know.
Yeah, right.
But
above average.
I did find myself, engrossed enough in it that I wasn't looking to go, okay, how much is left of this?
Yeah.
That was the one thing I did like about it. and the acting was pretty good. Uh, the only complaint I have is I don't know why that Robbie guy left the main lead for the other girl that looked like she could play, was it Phallic or whatever?
Yeah,
From,
the one who looked like she got hit by a car
yeah,
before
Yes.
yeah,
she started.
she hit the branch on the ugly tree on the way down.
'Cause-
But yeah, I was like, you know what? I mean, but all in all, I liked how they weaved it in there. I did like how in the beginning, you know, it was kind of, it reminded me of the remake of Friday the 13th with like the 10-minute intro,
Yes.
and then the
Yes.
the, the
And then
actual
it
thing comes up.
starts,
I was like,
yeah.
okay, that was pretty cool. So
Yeah.
because I was like, they just showed you who the killer was, right?
Right,
So, but no, it was I was pleased with it, but yeah, there's some stuff, you know, because it's a pulling from an old film and stuff like that. I did notice some other things in there that we'll get to later on, but I'll let you guys
Okay.
give your
All right, well, you're
opinions.
next.
Okay.
You're lowest. So
You mean highest?
highest
Highest.
rated.
The opposite of lowest.
I meant
Yeah.
shortest. You're the
Okay.
shortest. So
Hey, Lois.
Um,
you see that?
yeah. So I said this is the fourth time I've watched it now. I genuinely really enjoy it. I mean, there's and it's so funny again. Historically, when you listen to my reviews of movies, I often complain when there's not a lot of originality. But there's something about this movie, even though you know, like the very first time I saw it, I didn't see the dad in the second half as the killer.
I mean, you didn't guess that it was going to be
Yes,
him.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I can see that. Nobody really did.
But it's other than that, it's like
Yeah.
it was fairly formulaic. But I just really like it. I love Justin Long.
Yes.
To me,
Oh God, yeah.
like even with that like so annoying
When he
voice.
plays the bad guy, I still love
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Because you know he's got like still one of my favorites is in Zack and Mary Make a Porno.
Yes.
Oh,
When he
yeah,
plays
yeah,
it, you
yeah.
know, more like Glenn Gary sucks off. You know, Glenn Ross is kind of, oh my God. Anyway, sorry.
They're over the top characters. He does really well.
But it's like I thought it was really good. It's like you know again this fourth watching I still really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know I thought it was great.
I also thought it was great. It was very entertaining. I loved all the acting, loved the stars, loved seeing Catherine Isabelle in anything she does.
Mm-hmm.
There were some parts that didn't. I would have given it a higher score, 3.5, but the second half where they were, I'm trying to. Well, we can give spoilers away. Where
Yes.
she's trying to get back to original life and this is life, where she was dead.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of things that just didn't make any fucking sense. And it was almost like they were skipping storylines just so they could either show a kill or, you know, do something else with a character. And you're like, okay, now it seems like we're skipping a whole story plot line. And it got confusing near the end. And it's like, all right, well, this is junk movie anyway, right? It's a throwaway. It's not like it's going to be an Academy Award winner.
Right.
So I shouldn't expect too much from it. But that did kind of take me out. So I loved the first half. I loved seeing that Justin Long was a killer right away, even though I thought, who the hell can Justin Long beat up?
His
Right.
fucking teeth.
Right?
Come on.
And the spray tan.
And
Yeah.
the spray tan. But you know, then afterwards, and you saw that the next time it was a killer was like giantly tall,
Yes.
like Bill McHale. You get that kind of stuff. But it just took me out of it a little bit when I was looking at all the mistakes afterwards. And it kind of didn't ruin it for me, but it took me out.
The one thing I don't understand, and maybe you guys can help me with this, is how Bernie remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
That was
that's one of the holes.
one of my gripes.
That's one of the
Now,
holes.
the only thing I can think of is what she remembers, because now they made it sound like, oh God, I'm drawing a blank on her freaking name, main character. Anyway,
The daughter.
yeah, her
Winnie.
Winnie, thank you, Winnie and Bernie. There we go. She supposedly got drunk the night before. So did she possibly still make out with Bernie? And so then when she ran back over to her, that she was like, "Oh, you do remember?" Maybe Bernie's like, "Yeah, we made out last night, right?" Like, is that possibly what they were trying to tie it into? That's where I kind of got that vibe, where it's like, well, you don't remember that she was actually, in a separate alternate reality.
That's
type
what I
of
mean.
thing.
That's impossible for her to.
So that's where I think that
Remember.
maybe she thinks that maybe she confessed to Bernie that she did like her and that she was, all the stuff, and so
Right.
that maybe
She's not giggling and laughing over like what they went through to get her back to this reality.
Correct.
It's what happened last night. Okay. The problem I have with that, though,
here we go. Let it rip.
is the fact that she watched a murder. Like she killed Justin Long. Like the whole point of why she's sad and can't understand why the rest of her family has already moved on with her life, which I do think that was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
In
a year.
In a year. It's like, so why would she have killed Justin Long and then gone and made out with Bernie?
Maybe it's her thing.
But there's some more that didn't make sense. How was he entrancing everybody to be at this?
Right. Because again,
what was the point?
The pretense of what we saw is, of what we're supposed to believe is she wished away her life.
Right.
So it's not that Justin Long suddenly became supernatural in any way. It's just that Winnie didn't exist anymore.
Right.
And so why does that suddenly make him
have magical powers?
Over
and
well, but so then I think what they were trying to say was he had something to begin with, because when she killed him in the beginning, that's what like stopped that. He was already starting, because he had already started taking over the town. So I feel like he already had whatever powers he had, and then when she killed him, that stopped it, and that's why the timeline went one way versus the other. And I think that that's what they were trying to say, is that it was a timing thing. So then she went and happened to wish that, but he was technically up in the Aurora, and that's kind of how I took that. Was like he already was entrancing people to do what his bidding, but she stopped that initially.
So my problem with that is that if you're entrancing people, why do you need to have a meeting by the tree where you get to say who's not?
Oh, that's just how narcissistic he was. I feel like that was just him, like, hey, I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to kill people and nobody's going to do shit about it. It was more like watch what I can do, and then they weren't entranced because they were scissor sisters. I don't know, but
well,
soon to be
alternate timeline. Well, see, there's another thing that was confusing too. Is why weren't they entranced?
Well, I feel like because for whatever reason she didn't. Bernie didn't.
Wasn't like part of that. The whole like town following suit with everything.
She kind of became secluded, so she wasn't even involved in that. So that's why she didn't get entranced by that. Is how I took that. So, and she knew something had to be done about it, whereas everybody else were kind of just like, oh, like I'm in a drug-induced state. What were they doing? Heroin, I think. They were doing drugs at the party.
Oh,
in the second time.
Yes.
So I feel like he was letting people just kind of become mush so he could take everything over, and then that helped with the entrancement, I guess.
I guess the other problem
it's a fucking movie.
I guess the other problem I do have though is it's like so. Oh my God, what's it called? Winter Falls.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't seem that big of a town.
No.
And the mall and hotel and just seemed like very Vegas-ish.
Yeah, the Wally World or whatever that was.
How about that?
Waters.
How about that? The showing of the Smoking Man. I thought that was kind of cool from the X-Files. That was
the showing of
the old guy.
Yes. He was the old guy that was standing
killed.
in those way. Or whatever.
Yes.
The very first kill.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I was like, oh God, he was from he's dead now, right? I thought he died.
Well, you just saw him killed.
Right? Oh, for Christ's sake. I thought he died like years ago, though.
I don't know. I probably
hope the Smoking Man's in this one.
Cancer.
Good song.
There you go.
Good song.
Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Well, just a little tidbit on that. He actually, in the X-Files, those were not actual cigarettes. They were ones he made that were like some herbal thing. So that way, then he wasn't actually smoking cigarettes in the X-Files. So,
because he's so health conscious.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why he's still alive, probably.
I thought you just said he's dead.
All right.
I know, I thought he was.
Do you have anything for this movie?
So, I would still recommend seeing it. If you want to see a horror movie during the winter, I would say check this one out.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah,
There were
Christmas horror movies. There's not a lot of them.
There were references in there that I didn't anticipate, like the Christmas Story thing, where they got her, a pink suit. She went up and put it on. I felt like they did a pretty good job of weaving stuff in there, and it wasn't too cheesy to the point where I thought that they were overdoing it. So that was kind of nice. But I do have some stuff for you guys.
Okay, let's hear it.
Go for it.
Let's hear it.
Okay. What was Henry Waters, which was Justin Long's character, what was his slogan?
remember he greeted people by saying, "Hey, you," but that's not a slogan.
No.
You're talking like it was on his.
It was on his real estate.
His
things
real estate
and
thing.
all that stuff.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't.
I laughed my ass off. It's I'm the best. Fuck the rest.
Oh yes, yeah, because he even said it on the commercial, but it beeped out the fucker right.
Oh, I was laughing my ass off.
Okay, that's good.
So there were let's see. Well, this one is just I wanted to do license plate references, but I went the opposite way. Do you guys remember what Robbie's house number was?
It had a
It was
7 in it.
ginormous numbers.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Did it have a
there was
7
no
in it?
7 in it.
Did it
Yeah.
have
71.
6 in it?
No, 6, 7.
Does it have a number? Oh, Jesus. Does it have a number lower than 5 in it?
Yes.
I win.
There you go.
Does it also have a number
So,
higher than 5?
What made me think of it was there was a scene where the girl that it's in the second timeline, she's high on drugs and she's leaned up against it. I'm like, move out of the fucking way. Like it was getting me mad. But then you do see it later on when the two Winnie and Bernie come walking out. The door is it's right next to the door. It was 12-4-5-5.
12, 4, 5. I'm going to commit that to memory.
There you go. Let's see. Ooh, you guys might get this one.
All right.
Okay. What movie poster was next to the electrical panel in Bernie's little?
I believe it was Dracula.
Yes. There we go. See, I was like, I gotta give him one. What did the what was that called? The thing outside the movie theater. Marquee. What did the marquee say when they were trying to lure her father to the theater?
Wasn't it?
Oh my
It
God.
was, because what's his name? His
Was
name
it
was
started
David.
at 7 o'clock?
No, it said we're inside, or we're in here. David. Hi, David, we're in here.
It said,
Something like
Merry Christmas, David.
Merry
we are
Christmas,
inside.
David. We are inside.
Yes. Okay. I have.
Close.
So, okay, quick question. What? It was driving me nuts, and I was getting mad because I should have known it, but I thought I'll just wait and talk about it here. What was the movie we watched where the campers were being, they were basically like robots, and they were being.
Oh, with the kids.
Yes.
Marshmallow.
Yeah, Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. Okay,
Yeah.
so I was getting those vibes in the beginning of the movie.
Really?
Just because of the killer's mask and stuff, and I was like, oh, this is kind of, it kind of reminded me of that.
Okay.
I just thought that was funny, but I could not think of the name of the movie for the life of me. It was driving me nuts for like a week now.
Yep.
All right, I got one more picture that I had saved because I wanted to actually take a picture of it. So okay, so
Do you want me to share
they
it?
were actually when they first ran into the movie theater.
Yep.
It said A Christmas Carol at 7 o'clock
Mhm.
or at 10:45.
Yeah, that's where the 7 o'clock came
Yep. But there was a little blurb that had been plastered up there
On the
along
marquee.
with it, on the marquee with it.
from.
If you can get
that
this one. This was tough. Like
That was part of the.
it
so it was
wasn't
a
part of the
separate-
lettering. It was like
separate
somebody
thing.
put a separate sticker up there. And I have the picture to prove it, just so just in case.
I have no idea.
It's about the movie. It was A Christmas Carol was the movie, but
Right?
it was
Scrooge.
Tiny Tim is Dead.
Tiny. Oh my
yeah,
God.
I-
So
remember
that's what
the
it looks like, and I'm like, there's
black
got to be something on that. So I actually like zoomed it on. So
Well,
Tiny
yeah.
Tim is dead.
Tiny Tim is Dead.
That's hilarious.
So that was a fun one. Ooh.
That's hilarious.
Can you guys name one movie that was on the chalkboard behind Bernie in the theater? So it's like a list of movies that they probably had queued up to be playing.
Right. I'm gonna say.
You can guess, probably think of any Christmas movie that probably wouldn't have gotten them a
Oh, I was
copyright.
gonna say Tusk.
Christmas Carol.
No.
Scrooge.
Wait, let me see. Scrooge.
Isn't that the
Okay,
same
are you
film?
talking about the 1939 one? Yes. Yeah, so that was on there. So
Yes, I was talking about that one.
yeah. So they so it looks like you may they had some weird ones in here. Carnival of Lost Souls.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic.
Okay.
That is
But
classic.
like A Christmas Oz is what it looks like it says in here, which I
These
thought
aren't
was
real movies,
interesting.
though, then.
And
Right.
then Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah.
They have what looks like it's A Wonderful Life down there, but Christmas Story. Oh, that is A Christmas Story. You were right. It's on there. Look at that. I Know What You Did Last Christmas was one of them.
Okay.
I thought that was kind of cool.
All right.
So yeah, I had to time it because she like walks in front of it, like get out of the fucking way. But so yeah, so that was just some of the stuff like was
Well, that's
intriguing to me.
awesome.
So
That was good. Definitely watch it. I mean, again,
would see
it's
it.
like maybe just wait
That's
to
fine.
Christmas. If you like horror movies and you like Christmas, this is a good one
and you're
to
sick of watching
It's
Krampus
silly.
over and over.
add to your
Yeah.
rotation.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
I would
silly.
definitely check it out.
It's fun. And bloody.
Sexy.
Okay,
All right, now we got another one to talk about.
Yeah.
next movie is
Santa
Santastein.
Stein.
No, Stein, like Frankenstein. Santa Stein.
Frankenstein. Frankenstein?
Igor?
Frankenstein.
Igor. Igor.
Santastein.
Well, they were wrong, weren't they?
Santastein. I can't even say it. Santastein. Basically, it's the story of a town where this kid, when he was 9, kills Santa.
Accidentally.
Totally
Accidentally.
accidentally. And somehow,
That was fun.
as a 9-year-old, manages to drag Santa out and dig a hole in a winter garden. It's cold, and bury him. And we've never seen Santa again. So the town doesn't celebrate Santa because Santa's dead.
Dead.
He's also very, very smart, and he does experiments, and he has this friend who
Was
is
he
a
high school? Was he
Yeah,
high,
it was
high school?
friend who is a girl at the time, not necessarily a girlfriend, who is also very smart, and they decide to resurrect as a class project a rat. And then he takes that as an idea to say, hey, could I resurrect not actually Santa?
Well, no, I think that was the whole premise, is that he was resurrecting the actual Santa because he kept him around or dug him up or some bullshit, right?
No, he made parts.
He went to the morgue
Yep.
and stole a body,
That's
but
what
he
he was
had Santa's brain
Yes, he kept something.
in a jar.
His brain in his
Because
jar.
as a 9-year-old,
Because
that would be the first thing I would think of is
It
I can
surgically removed
move
the
the
brain
brain.
from Santa.
the name was actually Abby Normal.
Anyway, Santastein. So should we rate this?
We should.
We should.
We shan't.
I am going to go 2.
Deuce.
You set?
Yep.
1.
2.
Ooh, I gotta show that back.
All right. I knew this was going to happen. I had a feeling this was going to happen.
3.
I'm giving it a 3.
Fuck you.
Logan gives it a 3.
Warwick gave it a
I
1.4.
gave it 1.2. Okay. You
Well, I was
confused
saying,
us
you
the
guys
most.
got to go on the low end first. So.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you go first.
This sucked. Okay, your turn.
It really did suck. The only reason I gave it a 1.4 is because I know I've given other movies less than a 1.4 that,
Yeah.
that probably are worse than this.
I agree.
This was really had. I don't think it had any redeeming
No,
factors.
I'll give it a redeeming factor. I liked the kids. I think the girl was a great actress. I thought she was
The 2 main characters
funny
were
and
great.
charming, and I thought that part was
Almost
good.
every other actor in
Yep.
it absolutely fucking sucked.
The story didn't make any sense. It was confusing as fuck. It was things that were just impossible to do. And yet, after watching like a third of the movie and thinking, okay, all right, there's so many things that are just not possible. It's like, all right, this is just candy. This is just supposed to be silly for silly's sake. And then it got a little bit better, but not much.
I think you're both wrong. So I had a hoot. I thought, like, from the beginning, the way Santa dies was fucking hilarious.
That was funny.
I laughed immediately, and that set the tone for me to know that don't take this so fucking serious as I was watching it. And you know, I mean, it's obviously beyond ridiculous. You know, you've got a guy that works in a morgue and then somehow becomes the fucking sheriff
I
because
know.
the sheriff dies. Like, come on! Like, I was laughing my ass off throughout it, and then that guy just gets the shit kicked out of him throughout the. I'm like, just
Yeah.
give up, dude. You don't have to do this. This wasn't your job. You took it on, but. No, I had fun watching it. I thought it was going to be horrible, but once they set that tone,
Low expectation.
yeah, I had low expectations, and it was a little better. That's probably why I gave it a 3. I didn't want to give it a 2 something because I think you should still check it out. It was pretty funny. Like, just the thought of it. They did a decent job with, you know, obviously it's probably, I don't even, do we know the budget on that?
I
I would say it was probably like $500,000.
I mean,
if that.
like as we
But-
always say with these things, they at least have done something that we've never done, which is is
Sure.
produce a
I mean,
movie.
and that was the thing is I had a laugh. You guys are right. I'll give you guys that much that all the other actors in the movie were
And
horrendous.
the grandma was the fucking worst.
The grandma, yeah, was like that's.
She was somebody's actual grandma.
Oh, I'm sure.
They just brought in.
Yeah, but I laughed quite often through it. Would I recommend seeing it like over It's a Wonderful Knife? Probably not. But if you've seen
Probably not.
if it's a Wonderful Knife, I would then say, yeah, you know what, check this one out.
You know what? If
you're
you got
looking for a
nothing
laugh.
else to see,
Yeah.
I still say don't watch this movie. It wasn't.
fun.
I mean, like I said,
It was fun.
I thought some parts were funny.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, I was so bored. But halfway through the film, I was falling asleep. And I'm like,
Oh.
all right, I'll finish this tomorrow night. Picked it up the next night, fell asleep before the end of the movie again. And I'm talking, this was like 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Well,
I'm not that old.
So it was really Santastein was the reason why I said today I need to watch them again, because
Yeah.
I watched it about 2 weeks ago, and I remember it being really, really bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I wasn't really paying attention. Maybe I thought it was really bad because I wasn't really paying attention. So I thought I'll watch it again, give it another chance.
And did it work?
No,
Did not.
it was still really bad. I mean,
Did not.
it's like, again, I know
Did
it's a movie. I know you're supposed to just suspend belief
Sure.
and all this kind of stuff, but it's like okay, but like. I
Here we
love
go.
the fact, like when they're doing the science experiment at school, that when they're turning on, there's like a whisk that's turning around that doesn't seem to have any bearing to anything else in the contraption. So it's just a whisk
They
that's
just
turning
needed,
around.
they just needed more contraptions
Yes.
in there.
Yeah,
Or things that look like
That's what made it funny
contraptions.
to me because it was like so low budget, but it was I laughed quite often. Could it have been shorter time wise? Yeah, I think it was still an hour and 38 minutes or
That,
something.
that could have been a
Something like that.
45-minute movie.
But yeah, the party, I thought was rather hilarious that the girl gets kicked out of her own party and
Yeah.
then stands at the back door. I'm like, walk to the front. Everybody else is
Right,
walking
right,
in.
right.
Like, come on. So, I mean, and then she, like 20 minutes later, finds a ladder that's been sitting there the whole fucking time. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, it was just
but
funny.
it's so funny because did you notice how she actually attempts to try and lift the ladder up, but clearly can't lift the ladder up? So then it cuts to it just being up against the
Yeah.
wall.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. That's, see, like, you're laughing. That was the
I'm
point of
laughing
it.
about
It's so
stupid it
yes,
is.
it's supposed to be
But one of the things
stupid.
you touched on it before, but like one of the things I did think was just fucking ridiculous was the coroner. And again, probably not even the coroner, probably just the guy who wheels bodies in and out of the morgue.
Right.
That somehow he becomes a cop. Like, I mean, even before the other cops die, he's still somehow like investigating
Yes.
like the disappearance.
It's like a ride along for whatever reason. Oh,
And the other thing,
no, but did you guys not like the kills?
No, it's so
What?
CGI blood, and it was
I
it was
get it, but-
cornball, and it just
Oh,
it didn't make any sense. I know they were trying for something unique, but it came off as being
yeah.
that's a little stupid.
I
well,
get it.
and the other thing is, it's like how hard would it have been to get a couple of pieces of 2x4 so that the table that Santastein is on
Yeah.
isn't like
Sloping.
bending in the middle. It was and okay. So the other thing that doesn't make sense is so at the very beginning, there's the news story of the fact that the bodies are disappearing from the morgue.
Yeah.
Which means clearly he's been doing it multiple times.
Yes.
What happened to those bodies? Because
And nobody cares or nobody
Movie
knows.
magic.
Nobody. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all
Right.
you can
Yeah.
say.
you know,
Called low budget.
Yes.
No budget to explain it.
and
That's in the director's cut.
and how did we jump from him being like Frankenstein and resurrecting this guy, and by putting Santa's brain in it that seemed to survive pretty well for 14, 15 years, that was now Santa. However, ultimately it was related to the lore of Santa that the old granny had in a book.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's what the brain, I guess, it had to be because the brain was in there, right?
So
Brain
someone,
connected
so
the-
someone wrote a story on the off chance that Santa dies and someone steals his
Look,
brain.
I can't defend it, and I won't defend it. It was stupid.
but it was fun.
It was. Do you have any trivia for it?
Yeah,
I
let's
had
get this
one.
over
If you
with.
want to do it.
I have one piece of trivia.
It goes along the same lines as
Probably will
what
not
we
get
did.
it.
Well, I'll do mine because I just.
Oh, you've got a trivia?
You got one? Okay.
All right.
So when the two jocks, the guy that was like totally fucking dopey, that arrives at the party kind of like late, and he's in his
Yeah.
car and he's got so he has a T-shirt on that says something. He has a jacket on, and you can see what it says on the T-shirt.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I think was it a band?
Did it say Santa sucks?
No, it could be a band, but it's not a band that I
Not a
know.
real
I know.
band.
I remember
It's just
this,
one word,
and I thought about it.
5 letters.
5 letters. Sounds like. No, I'm just kidding.
Sounds like
Bucks?
beast.
Beast?
Yes,
Just said beast?
it just said beast.
Oh, because that's him. He was a beast.
Yes.
Got it. Got it.
Damn.
Mr. Lynch, you got trivia?
It was just a house number question. So if you guys can.
There was a
think of-
house in this movie?
Yes.
I
And there was
didn't pay
only one
attention.
scene where that actually the numbers made it in there. So I'm assuming you guys did pay.
Yeah.
11221 was the house number. So,
I'm assuming the party that house that the party was in.
yes, that was the
Okay.
house at the party.
All right.
So,
That's
so
only
the
one
thing I
remember.
didn't get with that party though, it's like so the party was actually at the other girl, the smart girl's house.
The smart girl, I think the two of them lived together. Was how I
The
took
who?
it. The smart girl, the main character,
who?
and the
And-
girl that was wearing the elf outfit.
That was
Oh, yeah,
organizing
yeah,
the
was,
right,
like,
party.
right.
organizing
They were roommates, though. But it was a dorm, I thought.
But
See-
they're in high school.
Yeah. So I think it was her actual house. Because, yeah, her dad was there earlier.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
There you
Yeah.
go. More shit
Yeah,
don't
her
make
dad was
sense.
the one earlier that was talking with her, and then she walked out the door.
Maybe it was college level, and maybe this wasn't high school.
It was high school. It had to have been high school. Why would you science? Why would you have like a science experiment type thing in college?
Because you're in science.
If we had paid a little more attention, maybe we would have seen that they said that it was like X amount of years later. Because wasn't it like 9 years later? So then if he was probably 8 or 9, it could have been college. He could have
Maybe.
Could have been college. He wasn't in. They weren't in grad school.
Yeah,
No, it's.
You know what the
that-
funny part about that is, though?
You don't care.
You
I
don't
don't
care.
give a shit.
So I did actually like the science teacher when he's like, like, A+.
Yeah.
You brought a creature back to life. I think that's worth an A+. Something no one else has ever managed to do. A+.
A+. High five.
But you didn't cite your sources, so I'm reducing that to just a straight A.
Yes. I don't.
Okay.
I don't know. I wouldn't recommend watching this.
No, I think we've given this movie way too much attention already.
Like this is on the. If you've already gone through all of the other Christmas horror movies,
Logan is so sad.
and you just have like an hour and a half to kill and nothing else to do.
Then go watch It's a Wonderful Knife.
I just watch one again. Yeah, go watch Terror Train.
That dog. Perfect example. Although
Anyway.
it's a New Year's Eve movie, not a
Yeah, close
It's Christmas Eve. It's snowing,
It's cold.
Darn, so,
They're on a train.
and it's
All
better
right.
than this movie.
come back, please.
See you later. Bye.
Thank you for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on social media.
Oh shit.
What did you do?
What happened?
Went down the wrong pipe.
Okay, let's just continue. Ignore him.
Everyone for joining us
Like-
on another. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Like,
I would. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And follow us on social media. Right here.
Want to do like 5 million takes?
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Be sure to follow us on social media.
Good about this one.
What's the matter with that? What's the matter
I
with
said
that one?
feeling good about this one.
What's wrong with that one?
Nothing was
Nothing.
wrong with it.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing for
I
it.
don't know.
I'm pointing to.
Pointing does nothing. This is a
but
social
you
media.
see it on different lines, and
yes,
so I'm like,
but do you
I'm
know where
pointing-
the lines actually
By the way,
are?
no one can see you because there's a big logo right
Yeah,
here.
I know. They can hear me though.
No,
We
they
did that on
can't.
purpose.
I'm Logan Lynch.
We're
over
gonna,
here.
we're gonna
Nobody listens.
cut that out.
Who the fuck is Logan Lynch? Who names
Best.
himself
That sounds like a made-up name
Doesn't
to me.
it though? Amen.